friend wants to try, and I'm very excited for it. We are going to do like late night podcasts, or not necessarily late night, but we're going to start podcasting with a little bit of gameplay in the background. As you can see, a little bit of mindless Minecraft for me. He's playing Diablo apparently. Um, the person in question is none other than Mario, YouTube alias known as
Morrow underscore
does
does underscore life. Hi
exactly,
everyone,
and that is him. We
that
are
is me, yes.
quite excited. I think he wants to probably do an intro for his channel quickly, or his viewers.
Oh, shut up, you're not important. Right, hello everybody, I am Morrow does life, joined by my lovely co-host, known as Foxtrot Wolf.
Hello.
Yes, lovely. Um, we're gonna be doing a bit of a podcast. This is a pilot, just gonna see how things go, and yeah, got a little bit of mindless Diablo here. If there are any complaints about the audio of the game being a little bit too loud, just message me in, the little YouTube chatter thing. Yeah. This is called an awkward podcast for a reason. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Segue, Chris.
Okay. Um, the reason for this is I actually got inspired by a video I watched on Critical. I don't know whoever knows him, but he's a YouTuber that's very critical. His YouTube name
Wow, you
is
don't say.
Penguins, something like that, with a Z. Um, and he's just very monotone and doesn't give a shit. And the video I watched, not of him, or it's about him, but not something he made. And it just gave me what's the word? It made
Idea?
me idea of making like a face cam video where I just talk about shit, not really knowing what. And I discussed this with Mr. Mario literally less than 10 minutes ago. And he's like, okay, why don't we do it together and we do it like a podcast? And we fucking struggled to
Thank
to
you, Sony, for the NAT issues.
not even just the NAT issues. I'm talking about like getting the idea right, like how we're going to do it specifically. Like I wanted a face cam in, that I know, but like recording it is not that easy. So, ooh,
You see, I'm
diamonds,
lazy and I
fuck.
don't want to do editing, so
Yeah, exactly.
live streaming seemed like the best option for me. He wanted to do a different route. He wanted to go into Share Factory. Why the but
Yeah,
you have such a lovely voice.
it wouldn't have worked either way. Like Mr. Mario was such a wise ass, and he was so happy that he was right, or his idea was
Caved.
yeah.
Caved.
So basically, this is what we're going to do. We're planning on doing it every Saturday for about an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it carries on, and then yeah, we'll get guests like friends of ours. That I'm excited. I hope they would like to do it with us. But yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
see
Hopefully
how
we
it.
still the end of this.
Yes. And I have a timer on set already. So now we just talk and.
Yeah, we like to talk.
Oh yeah, I need to share this quickly on my WhatsApp. So Mario, why don't you talk about your plans and where you see this going?
Well, basically, I'm looking to getting host.
Hose.
Women love a man with beautiful, yes, hose. Um, like the timing. Oh, lovely. So apparently Diablo is killing my internet. Even though I'm not on the internet with it, but yeah. I
Yeah,
do
you're
apologize if
lagging
the
a bit.
gameplay does disappear.
Yeah, hopefully you don't disappear.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. Um, but as I was saying, yeah, I'm looking to get some farming equipment from this. Um, yeah, I don't know why I was going with that, but in all honesty, like I'm basically just doing this for fun. I thought it would be a nice way to like just chat about stuff and maybe get involved with some viewers or what have you. And
Yes,
yeah,
that's around the same thing with me. This is just something I wanted to do because recently I started getting more into YouTube because of this fucking game, and it's been really enjoyable. So,
talking
yeah,
shit, he's just using it for the views because it's popular.
that is 100% correct. And I'm more popular than you, so shut the fuck up.
But I don't post, dude.
You don't?
No?
Oh, yeah. He thinks he's an inactive YouTuber because he doesn't
He
post.
uploads once every 6 months. Yeah.
Okay. Enough like dissing each other. Let's talk about something. Um, why did you start YouTube? Oh wait, we did this
Cloud.
together as well. Lol, didn't we? We just
With like
decided.
starting YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Ah, fuck.
Um. Well, basically, what got me into it was I don't know. I've always thought like I could make some form of content that'd be enjoyable, and there's a very nice deep level of interaction that you can get with people without actually leaving the house, which helps a lot for me because I'm antisocial as hell. I don't like people.
And
So
he's very awkward, and even me
yes,
to some degree, but not as bad. But I don't like.
Chris can confirm my awkwardness.
Yeah, because we actually met in on online on PlayStation. We were
Yeah.
playing. We met through a mutual friend that like moved to my city or town at least, and we started playing together. And then one day Mario joined us on Black Ops 3, and
Was it
from
Black Ops
there
3?
it was Black Ops 3. Yes, and then just from there we've been playing together, um, enjoying ourselves
Funny
as
enough, we
friends.
weren't actually friends at first.
Yeah,
Like we played a few sessions before we actually sent each other friend requests, and like actually played together without our mutual friend.
yeah, and ever since like a while ago, like actually it's like 2 years ago, I remember me and him just started clicking when we basically did this. We just sat and chatted.
And spoke shit, yeah.
Yeah. Um, we were talking about like deep shit. I remember the stuff we talked about,
As do I.
and I remember what I did while we did it because I was still farming on No Man's Sky, and like we were just sharing some deep emotional shit.
And I was
Like,
playing Dark Souls 3, as one does at 2 in the morning.
yeah, mindlessly.
I
Um,
wouldn't say mindlessly.
yeah, you can't really play Dark Souls mindlessly.
Get
But
punished for it.
exactly. And I don't know. It just we clicked. We met 2 years ago for the first time, and we've only
Yeah.
met 4 times.
At a mall.
Yeah, at a mall, and it was so awkward. I literally thought me
People.
and Mario weren't compatible as friends. I thought we were not gonna make it as friends. Like we were wasting.
Maybe
We
not in
should
person.
no. Like ever since then, I thought we were going to be awkward, and then like after speaking again after the on the phone and shit, like it started going good again. He's not that awkward over the phone and PlayStation.
Yeah.
But yeah, just we met again. Um, that time, this time with a different friend. Actually, no, it was another time.
No, the second time it was alone again.
Yeah. I think we
The
watched
third.
Incredibles 2. No. We watched Incredibles 2 when went to meet Taylor.
Uh,
Um, yeah, but with the meetup with Taylor, that was also very awkward, in my opinion.
At least
Because
I had backup there, so you were the awkward one.
yeah, you guys made me feel really awkward. You don't understand. Like you were just talking
It's
to
what I
each
do.
other. Jesus, he literally, while I sat there, like I had my mother there because we had to go to the town, and I didn't want to leave her alone. And he just straight up ignored me. They both like talked to each other, and I was just
Don't make me
there.
seem like that bad of a person.
Oh,
Jeez.
well, you are that bad of a person.
Well, we did include you in conversation. It's
Barely,
not like we completely cut you out.
barely.
And I remember your mom came to come eat with us, and like everybody just didn't speak at all then.
Exactly.
Ah,
Because we didn't even eat. It was just milkshake.
yeah.
Good times.
But it was very fun. Like I always enjoyed hanging out with you.
Yeah, same.
I'm a very awkward person. You people for about the first week, so warmed up to you quite quickly since I only met you 4 times.
And I must say the like the last time was the most fun because we actually went to we went camping, which was very fun. He was
No,
still very
you came here
socially
after we
awkward.
went camping.
No.
You slept over by me.
Yeah, that was the weekend when we went camping.
Oh, I knew
Remember?
that.
Yeah, sure. That was fun though.
That
That
was.
was that was very fun. Um, yeah, jeez, good
It
memories.
was really good. Like camping with his family and some family friends. It was really awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Chris did his best to make me feel not awkward at all.
because he was very awkward.
I can't exactly say the same for him and when he met my friend, but you know,
What do you mean?
I guess Chris is just a better friend than I am.
Yeah, I am. I can confirm.
No, what I meant by that was when you were like me and Taylor, like you felt awkward, but when I was with you and your family, it was fine.
Nah, you were still awkward.
No, but you didn't make me feel awkward.
Oh, you made me feel awkward. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but
Good friends.
that is what I do. If I meet somebody at first, I have to make them feel weird.
Like it's just custom.
It is like it doesn't matter who I've met. Like we've all had some other awkward experience.
Same. Um,
Same.
if there's awkward silences, I we apologize. We're still new at this, and
Oh,
like,
I pretty much put that in my description. I was just like, yeah, there's gameplay in the background to fill the awkward silence.
yeah. Currently, I'm mining. I'm just gonna mine the whole fucking stream.
I'm running
And
rafts. This takes no concentration.
the most concentration this takes is just to fucking see where I'm
I
at.
push a button, load into a map, hold down 6 buttons, and there I go. It's lit.
Okay, come. What can we talk about?
Well, did you see anything exciting at E3?
Um, a lot of things actually. I wasn't there,
Well, neither was I.
so
Everything's live streamed these days. You know how like hip kids are and stuff.
I didn't even watch the live streams. I wasn't less for that.
Same.
In
The
the
only
mood.
thing that I saw was the meme of Keanu Reeves.
Dude, Keanu is so lit. He deserves so much.
That man deserves the world.
He is my world.
While we're on like the topic of like, are you excited for John Wick 3, Parabellum?
No, not really. I haven't seen much about it. I'm not a huge John Wick fan.
Really?
Like, I'm not a fan. I like the movies. Like, I like the one. I've only watched number 2.
Oh, so you haven't even seen the first one?
No, really wasn't that interested in it.
Okay. No, I can like, get that? Makes sense.
Yeah. Um,
But
it
they are
it
pretty good. I mean, if you
yeah,
visit, maybe you can watch them with me or whatever.
I'm cool.
We can IMAX and climax.
No, don't be gay.
No,
Please, sir, I'm
I'm
only
good.
12.
Please, you look older than yeah, you look older than me. It's fine.
I am old. Oh, fuck.
Oof, ooh,
Yeah.
almost the same age.
Technically, it's my birthday in a couple of weeks. Technically days.
Yeah, super stoked for that, by the way.
I'm happy one of us is at least.
Aren't you excited for your birthday?
Not really, I don't care much for my birthday.
Oh, why?
I'm not a birthday person.
Okay, well, same actually. I get that.
Yeah. Mine was just like, my life consisted of like shitty birthdays.
Not same, but I mean, there's not really much of a point. You get older every day. Why is that one day so special?
I understand it's special, and just, yeah, like personal shit. Feels like, yeah, I don't know if we really need to get into this in the stream, so let's just leave it.
Nah, no, that's fine.
Um, what was one of your most interesting birthdays?
Interesting. Ooh, that's a toughie.
Mm.
Um, well, my most memorable birthday was my 16th when I kneecapped my one friend with a paintball gun.
Oh, nice.
That was absolutely legendary. I was hiding in a bush,
Hmm.
as one does with paintball, and
Yeah.
he was just walking, wasn't like taking much attention, and I'm just chilling because I wanted him to walk past. I was like kind of waiting to catch maybe like two people off guard. And then all of a sudden he saw me and he was about to shoot me and I shot him in both of his knees and he just like jumped. It,
Oof.
it was absolutely amazing.
Damn.
It was just so much fun. I really want to go paintballing again.
I am. I've never been paintballing. Funny enough.
Okay, well then we have something to do.
I don't know if I want to, but sure.
It's a lot of exercise, I'm not gonna lie.
Oof.
It's a shit show.
Somewhere I
And
could
how
get
about
rid
you?
of it.
What was like an interesting birthday for you?
Well, when I was in grade 4 or 5,
Yeah?
my mother held a birthday party for me, pirate themed. And it was just fun. We went like what was it called?
Does every kid have a pirate themed birthday party?
What
It
did you?
seems like a running thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. It was something cool. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, birthdays like with friends and stuff is you can never go wrong. Well,
yeah.
with good friends anyway.
Yeah, it's not a lot of it.
Yeah. I mean, you pretty much got me, and I'm sorry for that.
Same. I'm also sorry I have you.
Yeah. It's okay, a lot of people are.
Same.
Then.
Um, and what's your viewpoint on mental illness?
Okay, this took a turn. Um, what do you mean my viewpoint exactly?
How do you feel on it? How do you feel on people with mental illnesses? What do you feel
They
about
should be
like
burnt. I'm
people
joking.
people that like publicize their
I
mental
feel like
illness?
it should be something that should be spoken about more,
Yeah.
but it shouldn't be used as a crutch for shitty behavior. Like, oh, sorry, like slaughtered your cat or whatever. I'm a sociopath. Like, no.
Okay, let's talk about depression mainly.
Okay, what about it?
Like let's use that. Let's talk about that. When we talk about wait, depression is a mental illness, right?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. I'm just screaming with you.
It's a disease. Okay, yeah, let's talk about depression.
Again, it. I feel like it should be spoken about, but it should not be used as a crutch for shitty behavior.
In
If
terms
that
of,
makes sense.
yeah, what do you mean?
Like, you can't use it as a way to get out of, like, wronging somebody. Like, say for instance you like cheat on someone and you're like, no, it's because I'm depressed, I don't feel anything for you, so I'm just
Well,
trying to get a thrill wherever I can.
that's just shitty behavior. But yeah, I understand
But
what you mean.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I feel people should own up to their actions. Um, but yeah. And what
Like,
do you?
you can be upset and everything, but take responsibility for what you do and how you
Yeah,
affect
and
others, because just because you're in a shit mood doesn't mean that you have to be a shit person.
exactly. Like, and also stop looking for excuses and a way out of your situation. Just own up, apologize, and just leave it at that. That's all you
Exactly.
should and can do.
Like, I mean, we're all like stressy and depressy in some form or another, but we don't take it out on each other.
Yeah. Well, we do,
We're
but
people.
yeah. It, like it's natural, but you shouldn't.
Yes.
Like as far as possible, just try not to be a douche.
Yes. Exactly. But more like on the topic of, instead of like using it to be a shitty person or whatever, it is a really serious thing, and I mean, a lot of people just ignore it because it's so overly publicized now. Like, everybody thinks that they have depression.
Well, you see, the thing is, you can be depressed without depression. You don't need to have depression to be depressed, because depressed is a feeling and depression is the mental illness. And that's where
Yes.
people like stigmatize or like just think they're so special.
Yeah, but that's like the thing. Like, depression isn't anymore like a sickness. It's more like uh, how do I say?
It is a sickness.
Uh, no, I mean, like, the way that people use it now. They use it more as a form of emphasis to emphasize how upset they are.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like yeah, I
Like, instead
understand.
of saying like, no, I'm sad about something, like, no, dude, I'm just depressed. Like, it's a word
Yeah,
that's just thrown around now,
which has
and
like no impact.
that's why I feel like the word has lost a lot of its meaning, because it just gets thrown around so casually.
Yeah, exactly. And it really has. It really fucking has.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares anymore. If you say you're depressed, like nobody's gonna take you seriously, especially in today's day and age.
Like, imagine like going to like a friend or someone that you trust, and you like, man, I'm depressed, and they're like, yeah, you're just talking shit. It's just how you feel. It's like,
Yeah, and like maybe that person really has depression or is really
and
depressed.
they're reaching out, you know?
Yeah, and you just, oh, okay, shut the fuck up, dude. You're trolling.
Yeah.
And it's hard because, like, being there for friends is hard. It's not that easy.
It takes a
Because,
lot of courage to own up and say that you're upset about something.
yeah, yeah, it does. Like, because if you don't have any motivation, what's the point of
Yeah.
anything? Because, like, depression is most the imbalance of chemicals in your brain.
It's basically a lack of serotonin, or your brain's ability to produce serotonin, which regulates all your hormones actually.
Yeah, so Some people with depression, like, they have a higher sex drive. If I'm
Really?
correct, I think so. Some have a lack of a sex drive, and other people have a higher sex drive, so they use. Um, it's basically said that they use sex as an coping
A
mechanism.
coping mechanism.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
That kind of makes sense.
exactly, like, and the idea of it being a coping mechanism is understandable because that's a way of feeling good when your brain isn't able to feel good.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously when you commit the act of love making, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Um, so in a way, it is a coping mechanism, but at the same time, it can be addictive.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
where no, necrophiliac is something else.
No,
Nymphomaniac.
it's sex addict.
Nymphomaniac.
Okay, whatever you want to call it,
Apparently that's the proper term.
but
I think a
it can
nympho...
tie into that as well, because you get addicted to that feeling.
What? Necrophiliaism.
No,
What?
you weirdo. Like the feeling of feeling good after intercourse.
Yeah. Wait. What feeling good? The, like, orgasm or the...
The hormones, the things that make you feel lovely afterwards.
Lovely. Same. Sorry, I'm a bully.
No, that maak jou lekker voel.
No, hey, no Afrikaans.
That was probably the best.
What?
That's why I said lovely. I couldn't think of an English word.
Uh, Lovely.
Basically, when you do that, you get a lot of feel good hormones through in your system.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So it can be addictive, especially if you use it as a coping mechanism. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, there's like...
Same way that antidepressants or painkillers or
The sad thing is people like that aren't supported. Like, if it's a girl, she's a slut. For some fucking reason. It's not... And then
right.
she
But if a
just...
guy does it, like either
He gets most of
sorry,
the time, he gets
Kara,
cheered on. I said most
or
of...
like babied, if that makes sense.
What do you mean? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, right. Like, say for instance, like you have a friend, right, and he's like, "No, I'm depressed or whatever," and he's like, but I use sex as a coping mechanism." Then you're like, "Oh, is everything okay?" And you talk to them and stuff. Like, if you say that, they just be like, "Nah, she's easy."
What?
What
That
do you
didn't
mean,
make
what?
any sense.
Like
Like,
what you said, right?
who's gonna
Um,
admit that they use sex as a coping mechanism?
some guys would.
I don't know people
Maybe
that would.
maybe as a way to like again excuse shitty behavior, but some guys might actually just admit to it. Like some people are open.
Yeah, that's true. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, mental illness is a strange thing, actually.
It's sad, actually.
It is.
It's like your programming is fucked.
Then I must have done it.
Yeah, you are useless. Don't
Yeah.
let somebody
And
else tell you
I don't know
differently.
anything about programming, so you know that. Yeah.
Okay, wait, where's the timer? Apparently we've been talking for
Well,
half
this
an
got
hour.
really heavy. What? Okay. Well,
I don't believe
good,
that.
I guess.
I don't believe that. I'm a
Um.
chick. Um,
Well, do you want to maybe switch topics because it's like
we
really a
can.
heavy topic, and I think we've like spoken quite a bit.
Yeah, we can. Um, your turn now.
So, don't throw me under the bus like that.
Well, I've been carrying this stream.
Oh, sure.
What? Changing my mind.
Well, I can't just stubborn as hell.
So, hey, I have one viewer. It's me.
Wow.
Lol. Regretti the
Well,
spaghetti.
let me ask you, what do you think, gaming's gonna be like, when the next gen of consoles releases?
I think it's gonna start to get a very competitive scene. Not
Right?
gaming competitive like the games physically, but the like generation also.
Like console wars,
Yeah,
basically. Like,
console wars again for fucking some reason.
like
Well,
I'm
not.
really excited, but
I'm excited. I really hope PlayStation leads again because I'm a fan of PlayStation. But
same.
yeah, I don't know. It's just it's childish, especially the losing team always. Oh, but this and this and this. And meanwhile, like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like honestly,
It's up to personal preference. Either you
yeah.
shit on PlayStation or you shit on Xbox, or you're a
I
PC gamer.
or you're like me. I'm I'm honest about it. I prefer PlayStation because it's something I've played with longer, so I prefer it. Um,
Yourself.
PlayStation is just simpler, especially with this last generation. The Xbox has had a lot of major like UI overhauls, and it just makes it so hard to um, navigate everything. You can't tell me
Shut.
otherwise. Yeah, the home screen and everything of the Xbox is total trash.
I haven't actually like seen it. So I'm not
Yeah,
interested in Xbox.
for a person who has an Xbox can like fucking say like I have the right to say it has a shit UI.
No, look at me. I have money. I can make judgments.
So look, I'm getting tired, and my jaw is starting to hurt because of talking. um, but
Maybe.
no, for one, I think like console wars are pathetic. Like
Yeah, it's pointless.
yeah, and people who like continuously say, "Oh, this is fucking even PC. Oh, this is better." It's just, shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
What
It's
one thing that does annoy me, like you know me, I've been waiting for Rust to come out like for a while, um,
yeah.
on console, and people are always just like, if you like, no, I really want Rust on console, they're like, oh no, just go buy a PC.
No, it's not that
Yeah,
fucking easy.
because
Just
yeah,
shut.
because PCs are so cheap, you know.
Yeah, obviously.
Especially that can run Rust. Like it's not a visually amazing game, but the amount of resources that goes into it, because the map is huge. There's base building.
Yeah.
They've actually added waves to the game now, like dynamic ones.
Oh, no, nice.
Um, yeah, and you need quite a beefy PC to run that. I mean, that's minimum that you're looking at is about 15K.
Yeah, and we don't have that money.
No, and you're just like, oh no, just go buy a PC, dude. Whereas like with console, you pay what, 6 grand, 7, and you're set
Depending
for
on what.
gaming for the next couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. And with the thing is with consoles, it's much easier. Like it's plug and play.
It's yeah, it's plug and play.
With PC, it's a lot more setup work and everything, and it's more
It's
troubleshooting.
configurations and optimization for you.
Mm. So for somebody who didn't have a lot of computer knowledge, console was better for me. And what?
Somebody with a lot of computer knowledge also didn't know much about PCs.
But you don't have a lot of computer knowledge, mister. They shipped the fucking water coolant with the fucking computer.
Did you guys know that they ship the water cooling separately?
Yes,
Like, they don't add it in straight away. You have to do that yourself.
everybody knows that because it's a system that you need to fucking clean. Okay. If you do not do it properly, you have to clean it yourself.
I mean, you know, your water cooling should be installed well enough to resist being knocked around during shipping. So,
No, it should not.
what do I know?
Nothing, apparently.
I have an IT degree, guys. Keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
Do not trust this guy to fucking fix anything you have.
I'll ship your PC with the water cooling already installed.
Coolant. The cooler can be installed, the coolant shouldn't be. Oh, yeah.
It's easy.
What? But yeah, something that frustrates me a lot.
The coolant in your OS, it's basically, yeah.
Jesus, okay. There's a little bit of lag. Like one person, they like keep on. Even my friends from high school. Hi, you know who you are. They continuously like just fucking, oh yeah, you have a PlayStation, it's so shit. This PC can do way more, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Shut the fuck up. And even this one guy that talked about, like, he has a gaming laptop and he brags on how better his PC is, but I know for a fact his PC can't even fucking run anything close to 4K. Probably, I don't fucking know, but just he brags on about a PC being better than my PlayStation 4, and my PlayStation 4 is clearly better for the price he paid for it.
Any person that brags about a PC being better than a console is an idiot in the first place, because, well, no shit, Sherlock. A console is basically built out of PC components.
Yeah, but that's not the point, though.
No, but, like, I mean, there's no reason to be a douche about it. Like,
yeah.
it's not like consoles literally use the best and the newest things on the market. Like, you don't see a console coming out with a 2080 Ti.
And the thing is, that's just not possible.
Exactly.
Because that's way too much money.
I mean, a console is pretty much the most bang for your buck if you think about it properly.
Yeah, because everything is
$7,000.
Everything is very optimized.
You can run almost anything that a PC can. Some games that weren't out on PC, Destiny, for quite a while.
Nice to stay.
Yeah, I just had like repeated one.
And another thing is, a lot of games are more optimized for consoles than it is for PC. So at the end, it's better. So like some games will run better on my shitty console than your fucking 40 grand PC.
Maybe I wouldn't go that far.
No, trust me.
Maybe not 40 grand.
Trust me. Some games are really unoptimized.
A nice thing that you don't have to worry about with consoles is, like, with PC you have your overclocking and your stuff, right? And that, of course, affects the general heat, like, coming from your CPU and, like, everything. With console, yeah, okay, there's no overclocking, but you don't have to worry about, like, your console overheating and melting itself.
That's possible.
Yeah, well, maybe if you live in the Sahara, but...
But yeah, no, I understand what you mean, and like it's
Yeah.
true. Oh, jeez. Well, it's getting really tired.
But I mean, I
But
would like to switch to PC eventually,
yeah,
mainly
definitely.
because Sony's last console generation is from 2020 till whenever.
Probably 2024. I assume 2025. This has
But
actually
I
been a
wonder what
long
they're gonna do
generation.
after that. It
Streaming
has.
services. Gaming is going to
Um,
streaming services. I don't know if you know what the Google Stadia is.
yeah, but I mean, like Sony said they're gonna stop making consoles, but and
Yeah,
this streaming gonna be like a
they
console.
was working on the streaming service, PlayStation Now.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical about that because right now it's like
It's
the
not
only
good.
thing keeping PlayStation Now running is the fact that you can download the games to play them later.
No, it's shit now, but like it's the future. I believe that
Yeah, but
is a
that's
fact.
what I'm saying. Like PlayStation Now is only good because you can download the games beforehand. You don't have to stream them.
But streaming games, that's what I mean, is the future of gaming.
Yeah, it's basically gonna be the Netflix of consoles.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because, like, currently South Africa doesn't have the infrastructure for it, so that's shit.
Well, we do. It's
No, we
just
don't. Not,
it'll
not.
cost you a kidney for
Well, yeah,
fees.
that's true.
I mean, we have 100 mega Mbps lines and 200.
It's just super fucking expensive.
Yeah. But one of our Indian friends must can afford that and has a 50k gaming PC, so
Yeah.
what do we know? Maybe we're just broke.
God damn it, Mom! Why don't you have better?
Why didn't you marry rich?
And it's not really that, like, these fathers, that man's loaded.
Exactly, she married rich.
But I think she also has a high-paying job.
That's also a very rare thing in this country.
Like, my parents have relatively, like, decent-paying jobs. Like, they're both on the same level. My mother did an interview
That's also
for.
a very rare thing in this country. So I've just realized something. I'm looking at my stream a little bit here,
Mm?
and the last about 5 minutes, it's just been recording my lovely voice.
Mm? How come?
Apparently my quality is too shite for streaming.
Well, that's fine.
Um,
You can head over to Foxtrot Wolf Gaming for better quality.
Or you can just keep listening, it'll be like a real podcast.
Or you can look at my face.
I'm kind of upset about that, but it's whatever.
We'll try and do like I have an idea for the next podcast. Maybe like we go to there's this game. What's it? Playroom or something. Like you can just chill there and we can maybe like just chill.
See, but the weird thing is, like, I'm actually not on any network for Diablo at all. Like, not even friends only or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
It's whatever. I mean, it might be working a little bit later. It might not be. I don't mind. It's
Oof.
just the first episode. We'll get everything sorted as we go along.
Yeah, your voice is also very laggy.
That's very odd.
But it's okay. Um, I think this is like a decent time to end it.
Do you want to end it?
We can end it.
Okay, well, I guess we can.
Okay, we can do it now. Let me just mine these last few ores. Okay. Well,
Do you wanna go first and then me, or?
thank you very much for listening. This has been very fun. I see ourselves doing this definitely again.
Oh hell yeah!
Um, I'm tired, so that's a problem with the late night part.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, we could do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's currently like 12:30 in the morning. So, yeah, I'm tired. And thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see more than this, like, and maybe any suggestions in the comment section is very appreciated. Like,
People yelling at me to fix my internet.
yeah, and just topic ideas would be very helpful.
Yeah, anything you
Because,
guys want to hear us talk about would be great.
yeah, because this is
I
awkward
mean, we
opinions. We are awkward, so we struggle with topics, and we would love to share our opinions about stuff. So yeah,
yeah okay, but
that's a
please
buy
just
on
don't
myself.
nothing World War II related, please. We are looking for monetization in future. Probably like 12 years from now when my kids are streaming. Jokes. Not getting married. Down alone.
Okay,
Um,
end it.
so time for me to do my outro because somebody was blabbing on and on. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, be it topics, maybe games you'd like to see me do, I can't do anything that uses internet like Overwatch or anything of that sort because, as you can see, my connection's not very good. I know that, but any suggestions would be very much appreciated. If there's any problems with game audio being too loud, chat audio being too soft, what have you. Yeah, and thank you very much for giving your time to view this shitey-ish podcast because, yeah, you know, internet. It's all much appreciated, and yeah, see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.